Okay, but now I want to lose my magic.
Some time to update my fanfic.
Okay, but this is dangerous though. If I keep boosting my stat pool like this, when we get to the ones that are like plus or minus 7, like what if I like lose? Ooh. Like it's good to have the stats up, right? But like, if your stats get too high, then that alone is risky because you don't want to reach a destination. Whatever. Keep rolling. We keep rolling. Don't worry about it. We keep rolling.
Let's choose wisely.
Fuck paper money.
Fuck paper money. Oh, hell yeah, bud. Alright, I'm willing to trade magic. Alright, we got plenty of that. In return, I will take something soulful. What do you have that's soulful? Treasure map, possibly 2 smart toilet. Marbles Glock and a penguin mask, oh god. And pure horsepower. Do you have anything that gives me soul? No. Nope, no soul. It's not giving me any soul. What about something with mind? I'm guessing the 2 smart toilet? Possibly 2 smart toilet? Alright. Magic for mind, let's go.
Honestly, you suck at bartering.
Try approach us, and remember the first rule of Shop Club: no refunds.
We're all gonna die.
It's actually never wear underwear on Wednesdays, but that's a good rule too. Hell yeah, dude.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Okay. Need to kill my mind. Oof. I can either kill my mind for money, which isn't the greatest. Oh no, both things are killing my mind for money. That's the only thing I can do there. Or I could lose both mind and soul for a hype boost, which is going to give me too much hype. I don't want to do that. So yeah, we'll go to the cryptic tech company. See what they got for us. Uh-oh. She's a high amount of mind. Good for you. Honestly, I don't want to go on another plot line. I'm gonna be honest, Mr. Narrator. Some tells me I don't want to, because then what? I reach. Well, actually, no. It's week 8, so that means there's no way I'd be able to even finish it, or would I? Because yeah, then it wouldn't come around to the next turn, right? And it would be 9. Excuse me. 9, 10, 11. I'm going to go ahead and decline. I think I'm good, bud. Well, I've never seen this technology so advanced. Yep. What do we got? Either true AI or the metaverse. I don't think we've seen the metaverse yet. So, let's go there. You find a lab-labeled metaverse testing chamber. Scientists staffing it are very eager to have you test their new tech. Oh, you guys are offering us a lot of money to test this metaverse thing. Is it safe? Yes, it's safe, they say. You can't get stuck in the metaverse unless you're very, very stupid. That's not the case, right? No comment. This might be dangerous, but on the other hand, free money. Put on some goggles and have your consciousness uploaded to the digital metaverse. Huh? Well, this metaverse place looks exactly like the real world. Yes, but it's digital, says the other metaverse test subjects surrounding you. We're playing a game of dominoes. Want to join in? Why? I've never had the urge to play dominoes in the first place. But now you can play dominoes in the metaverse. It's very subversive and cool. Pass. Why don't you tell me more about those floating otters you got on strings? We Metaversians collect them, the strangers explained. For every 5 floating otters you collect in the metaverse, you can trade them for 100 confettis.
I don't get it.
Why do you want confettis? Because with 10,000 confettis, you can buy a unique set of eyebrows. Unique eyebrows are greatly coveted in the metaverse. They become a speculative market.
Lame.
Ugh, leave it to the internet to make everything a speculative market. This metaverse meta sucks. Jeez, someone's a critic, the metaverse see and scoff. You don't like it around here, why don't you make your own metaverse?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not tech savvy enough to do that, but you just gave me a great idea. Or it could be a horrible idea. We'll find out on the way. Pilot leads you and Scott to the metaverse version of the lab you were in, where you put on the digital headsets and enter the metaverse. Fuck yeah, dude. It's so dark in here. Where are the people? Are we in the bad place? Psst. Hey, you. Whispers a shady guy in the trench coat. Wanna buy buy some illegal eyebrows? Sure. No, Scott. Don't do it. We don't know where those eyebrows have been. This place is too dark. We need to go deeper. You upload yourselves to the metaverse, and now I'm stopping the bit where I add meta every time because I don't... Because if I don't, this is going to get annoying. Cool. New look. What do you think, Polly? Is it too much? Nope, it's just the right amount of much. Whoa! Gasps a nearby metaversian, grabbing a rusty razor. Hey everybody, new eyebrows just dropped.
Holy shit!
Shit, run to the next metaverse.
Whoa!
Where, Otter Scott? I can't twerk in these physical conditions. Keep going deeper. I feel weird and squishy. I've been slacking at the gym without knowing it. This is the third dimension everyone keeps hyping up. I am not a fan. Go deeper. So it goes for countless metaverses. They get progressively weirder and weirder until you find yourself in a black void.
Gross.
Hello? Is anybody there? Hey! Someone says running up to you. Thank goodness I found someone else. I thought I was all alone in here. Where is everything? Are we still in the metaverse? Yep. Been stuck here for, well, I don't even know how long. Time flows differently in the metaverse. So since we're stuck in here together for all eternity, do you want to play some dominoes? Now! You gotta get out of here. But you're in too deep to find an easy exit. So how will you break free of the metaverse? Do something very unethical to get banned from all metaverses. Something completely out of line, like a raunchy dance. But like a very raunchy dance. Or keep escaping forward, dig deeper into the metaverse no matter what, until you somehow solve the situation. I like that idea. Fair enough. Looks like the only way out is through. Let's find the lab and keep going deeper. So you do. The next metaverse is made entirely of dominoes. The next is dystopic wasteland devastated by the Otter Wars. The next metaverse, the eyebrows by you. After hours of metaverse hopping, you take off your goggles and find yourself back in the lab you started in. Welcome back, test subjects, the scientists say. Here's your money. Glad you didn't die. Was dying a possibility? Ah, whatever. Let's just get out of here. I need a drink. Are we back, though? Oh, this is just another super realistic simulation. We saw tons of those on our way here. I don't know. I guess it could be a realistic simulation, and we'd have no way of knowing.
Aww.
So our whole world can be a lie? What about our friends? I don't know if they're real pals or just advanced AI programmed to emulate something real. I don't think we should question it, bud. It's better this way. Let's go. We could all use a drink. Look at those silly video game characters losing their mind, wondering if their reality is all simulation. Ha! Don't worry. We can laugh at them because we know ours is the true reality. Or is it?
I think I'm ready.
Okay, take my money. Anyone want to take my money? No one's guaranteed to take my money. That's unfortunate. I want you to take my money. I have too much of it. I'm rolling in money. Okay, the dungeon can take my money. For soul or mind. Ooh, soul for money trade? I'm about it. To the dungeon. Normally a dungeon would be a dark, scary place for people to be locked up and punished.
You are no match for me.
But in the world of video game logic, yep. Let's grind for experience. Alright, then they're like, oh, but the poor slimes, we don't want to...
I like it.
Aw.
Man.
Yeah.
Help! Aw.
Teach them karate, or if their main purpose is giving adventurous experience, have them open a high-end restaurant. It won't sell a meal, it'll offer an experience. Yeah, no, let's, open a restaurant, I suppose.
Great plan.
Great idea. I've seen enough TV shows about high-end experimental restaurants to run one myself. Easy peasy. Gather up the slimes and work on opening your restaurant. Polly helps out by drinking lots of wine and yelling at people. I said to cut these tomatoes to look like strawberries. You're not supposed to actually make them strawberries, you absolute fucking walnuts. And what's this? I said to paint a surrealist rendition of the Mona Lisa out of pistachio paste on these crackers. This is Impressionism. What do you think we're doing here? Making food? Yes, that's exactly what I thought we were doing.
Scott,
No, we're not making food, we're making an experience. That's what people are paying for. After much preparation, it's finally the opening day of your restaurant. Adventurers line up to loot the dungeon, but instead they find...
Hello!
Welcome to Le Donjon. I'm your waiter, Scott. May I recommend the animated skeleton crisps for your first course? They're very yummy with our mulberry wine.
Huh?
Scott, 86 mulberry wine. Someone, not me, drank it all, and if anyone says it was me, they're fired. What the hell's going on here? The adventurers asked. Came here to slay the Elder Dragon boss, not have fine dining. Oh, speaking of that, we're running a special on the Elder Dragon Tartar entree. Comes with treasure hoard gold shavings on top. You fail to make a profit, in fact you lose money on ingredients. That's business. Le Donjon's opening day is still a great success.
You rock.
We made RPG Guide's top 10 dungeon restaurants of the year. I'm so proud of you little slimes. Now it's time for us to go, but we'll leave you in good hands. There's one slime who has proven themselves worthy of wearing my head chef hat. It's, I'll be honest, you slimes all kind of look the same, so I don't know. I'll promote this guy. Good luck. This has truly been an experience worth gaining. You're in soul.
I've memorized the wiki.
Alright, but take my soul? I don't want the soul. Hey, take my soul. Aha, now we're talking. To the village. Alright, kill my mind. Kill my mind. Oh, wow. Yeah. And then I can just work on boosting my magic later. Preferably sacrificing something else. Why is the car stopped? Oh, soul up. God. Motherfucker. I don't need more soul up. You're bored of all your playlists, you try to listen to music on public radio. Pass through different stations, stumble upon a frequency that seems to be a voice cutting through static. Hello, is anyone there? The voice says. Polly grabs the walkie-talkie thing you plugged into the radio for some reason.
Yes.
I bet you reached Polly Guys. Leave a message after the yas. Thank God. Can't believe I'm actually talking to another survivor. How'd you make it out of the building uprising alive? What? The building uprising. You know, the day all the buildings revealed themselves to be living beings and turned against monster kind. Buildings didn't do that where we're from. Wow, really? Does that mean you still use buildings? Like you still go inside them without the crippling fear that you'll be devoured whole? Yep, going inside buildings without getting devoured is a big staple on my daily routine. Oh no, that means you probably still use toilets too. God, you haven't figured out what important messed up role toilets play in the building's plans. And carpets. You haven't even discovered what they actually are to the building's horrible anatomy yet. Huh? You're screaming in the background of the radio transmission. Oh, I almost forgot, the radio voice says. I'm sending out a distress signal because my camp of survivors is being attacked by murderous buildings. Can you help us? Jeez, babe, maybe start with that next time. Now it looks like all those deaths are on your conscience unless you can figure out a way to help this apocalypse survivor from the comfort of your car. Help them make a sound investment and become the one person all buildings must abide by, the landlord. Or summon the most powerful entity that fights against issues in buildings, the neighborhood association. Well, while both of these sound oh so ever exciting. It's either, oh no, it's either lose money or magic. I guess take my money.
Great plan.
And then I can, oh, see this one, it's going to give me soul for money, and then guess what? Here at the city, I can then do money for soul. Boom, boom, we're good. We're good, we're good. We're still good, don't worry about it. Yeah, all we need is a mortgage large enough to buy property and become those buildings' landlord. Woo! Owning property in this economy? That'll be like subduing huge concrete crocodiles to a financial power move. That could work, says the voice. The only problem is that ever since the society collapsed, there's nowhere to apply for a mortgage anymore. That's okay, we'll find your mortgage. What's your bank account info? Well, banks aren't exactly a thing anymore. Society collapsed, remember? Alright, do you have Venmo? Yep, that'll work. Venmo has actually somehow outlived society after an apocalypse. Tight. You transfer them money. Wow, it worked, the radio voice says. Brought the deed to that ravenous building and became the landlord. The buildings are terrified of me now. Thanks for your help, kind strangers. Promise I'll pray every night that this horrible building apocalypse never ravages your world.
Lame.
So, we just get thoughts and prayers? Thanks, I guess, but I was kind of hoping I get something cool in return, like a new phone. But we did get something cool, Polly. We got soul for being helpful. Doesn't that make it all worth it? I guess I'll take it. Damn, it's almost like I'm right back where I started.
What's our strategy here?
So I think now, because like I said, I really don't want to be giving myself more points. We finished the plotline, got an extra 5 added to our total stat pool. We've used Valerie a few times, got a +1 added to the total stat pool. It's been helpful, but I think now we just want to kind of manage it, right? Now we just want to cautiously manage it. Mind down, soul up. Just keep everything nice and managed. I think we got plenty of, numbers in the stat pool.
Let's win this thing.
Okay, yeah, regular motel. There's a new thing because it's part of the end of the road thing. So yeah. Let's see what that's about, huh?
Ugh, Mama needs some rest.
Oh, never mind. It totally cancels something out. Okay, okay. Okay, so now I have the... Whatever I choose here will have an effect on what I experience later on in the game, right? Watch some TV, order pizza. Okay, okay. So, I could really do with a mind loss. Do you have that? Yes. I could either gain hype or stamina. Stamina for mind seems like a decent trade. So, I think it's pizza time. No way you're going to bed on an empty stomach. Decide to order some pizza. Trouble is, none of you know any of the local restaurants around here. Best way to get pizza is to call out order it. We can call a random number and see if there's pizza. Oh yeah, we've done that.
Great plan.
Yep.
Bye.
Yeah. We've done pizza time before. We did do the strippers last time, so now it's time for the sketchy pizza. Know what I'm saying? Let the shady guy inside, he says. All right, let's get this over with. You give me the stuff, I'll give you the pizza.
Huh.
Why do you keep using air quotes like that? Because pizza is probably code for something else, like drugs or illegal ferrets. The guy undoes his trench coat and holds it up for you to see. Each pocket contains slices of pizza. Not in boxes or anything either, just loose pizza. You want it or not? Sure. Scott tries a slice. Polly does too, because she's not entirely convinced this isn't drugs yet. It's the best pizza I've ever had. Is the secret ingredient ferrets? I never knew ferrets taste so good. Surprisingly, there aren't any illicit substances in this. Why were you calling it pizza if it's just regular pizza? Because it isn't pizza. It's pizza. It's so damn delicious, I can't legally call it pizza. And it isn't expensive either. The only price is me taking some pics of you eating it, and that I may or may not use for future blackmail material. Oh, okay. Take the photos from my left. People say it's my good side.
Yes.
If you upload those to the dark web, remember to tag me. There is definitely something incredibly shady about all this. You can feel it in the soul you... Soul? Huh? Oh. That was the wrong stat. I must have been looking at the wrong guide. Shit. Okay. That's a problem.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
I was looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Okay, certain things are getting X'd out. Okay. Okay, well, I want to kill my stamina more than anything, so, graveyard. Graveyard. Graveyard, can you kill my stamina? No, you can give me stamina, which I don't want. Kill my stamina, please. Kill my stamina. More than anything. More than anything, kill my stamina. So I can't take the second option in caves, is what you're telling me. Okay, that's fucked. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. We have a way to kill my stamina. I'll gain hype for it though, which is a problem. Which is definitely not what I want. But it'll lower the stamina, which is what we really need to do here. We can work with this. We can work with this. Or I could just go for the soul gain. I could just go for the soul gain and take a loss elsewhere. Soul gain would lose me magic or money. I take soul for money. I could do soul for money. Yeah. Graveyard, soul for money, baby. Graveyard's just solemn and quiet. Okay, we're gonna raise the dead, baby. You're all wandering around the graveyard when you hear gritty guitar riffs and a guy whine singing about how much he hates this town. You follow the sound to the Gerard the Necromancer lounging in the graves, listening to music and drinking beer. Oh, I see you found my secret hideout for the rare nights I choose to do my brooding outdoors. That's cool. Graveyard drinking is a hobby of mine too. I usually bump EDM though. Really livens up the place, if you know what I mean. Whatever. Just take your bubbly attitude elsewhere. I'm busy drowning my dark and twisted thoughts and booze. Ah, damn, my beer's slightly out of my reach. Just a sec. Lorem ipsum dolus it. Light flashes from Gerard's staff. The zombie claws out of the dirt. It's rotting, shambling, and crying brains. Yep, brains, right. Could you just hand me my beer there? It's to the left. Nope, my left. Yep, perfect. Good. Good work, Throw. Oh, your zombie's so cute. Like one of those old leathery chihuahuas you can't help but love.
Oh!
Can we name him Tickles? I had a hamster named Tickles once, but I accidentally ate him because I thought he was a potato chip. No, you can't name him. Let's just get attached to him. Tickles is going right back in the ground once I finish my six-pack. Have I seen this before? I feel like I've seen this one. Yeah. I forget which one I did, but I've done this one before. But yeah, take my money. Give him a taxi license. Zombies don't want taxi licenses. They can't even drive. The only thing this shambling creature wants is to embrace the cold quiet of his coffin. Gerard, buddy, bro, dude, Gerard, think about it. If movies have taught me anything, it's that zombies have two major weaknesses. They're slow as fuck, and they don't have a day job that provides them daily sustenance.
Great plan.
This solves both problems. What could go wrong? By Tickles a taxi license for money and gains soul for giving his afterlife new purpose. In the post-apocalyptic future, two citizens are sprinting away from the zombies that now ravage New York City. They can barely outrun the undead mob. Look, honey, the taxi's coming toward us. It must be a fellow survivor. The couple jumps in the open doors and the taxi speeds off. Phew, thanks for picking us up. We're headed to Northern Boulevard, Queens. The taxi driver responds by turning his head around 180 degrees and crying, brains. Oh god, he's eating me. I knew we should have called an Uber. Pull over, I'm not paying for this shit. Turn off the meter. Turn off the fucking meter. You've seen slow zombies. You might have even seen weird, sort of fast zombies. But in this summer's blockbuster hit, you're ready to see a taxi driving zombie. Taxi Zombie Lunch Rush is coming soon to a theater near you.
I think I'm ready.
Hell yeah, dude. Okay, but does anyone want to kill my stamina? Okay, so almost everything will give me soul, except there is one thing that will give me mind for magic, which isn't a great trade-off, but it's better than getting more soul. Because God knows I don't need more soul. So I guess no matter what, you have to go to the Dynast at the end of week 9. No, we've been to the Dynast before.
You guys are ruining my fantasy.
No, we have been to the Dynast before, but for some reason, I guess at the end of week 9, you have to go to the Dynast. Let's go to couples therapy, I guess. Take a seat next to a highly unusual couple, though the way they're shouting, you could have sat anywhere and still overheard their conversation. I'm just saying, you've changed. You used to be such a sweet, thoughtful man, but that damned cult has made you insufferable. Ugh, I'm just jealous of the Brotherhood of Mothra. You never have anything nice to say about my new friends or hobbies. I invite you to cult meetings. I encourage you to let the eternal darkness consume our bodies so that we may live in the shadows together, but you refuse to take interest. Because it's all you care about now. It's like there's no room in your life for both me and your cult. You aren't the same man I married. I don't appreciate you playing the victim in all this, Willow. My cult isn't the only thing that's changed around the web, you know. Is this about how I ate the kids and the dog? I am a black widow. You should just be grateful I haven't eaten you yet. Sheesh, marriage is a lot more complicated than I thought. That's a classic he said, she said, deity said, dog's dead situation. You see it all the time on Maury. I have an idea. Let's meddle. Zoe, weigh in on their argument. Well, in my personal opinion, at the risk of sounding blasphemous, who gently spoons you on a cold winter's night? Mothra or your wife? Or eating the kids doesn't sound like a relationship goals, honestly. Nah, I'd say, at the risk of sounding blasphemous, who gently spoons you on a cold winter's night? I guess that's fair. Willow's a world-class big spoon. You don't know comfort until you've had 8 limbs lovingly imprisoning you in spider silk.
Kinky.
Sounds like it'd also be kinky in the right setting. Also true. Sounds as if the cult members and I make freaky, passionate arachnoid love together. Well, neither have we as of late. Never even look at me while you're fertilizing my egg sac anymore. Not since you became so obsessed with your cult. I suppose Mothra has consumed my thoughts lately. Literally. And it also consumed most of my memories. Meanwhile, all I've wanted is to make memories with you. I guess I have been a little jealous of the Brotherhood. Because I miss you, Nate. I miss us. Just then the diner doors blow open. A group of cultists fill the restaurant. Brother Nathan, You're cavorting with mortal women when you should be sacrificing goats to Mothra? We thought what we had was special. Well, you thought wrong. It's decided. I'm leaving the cult. I've realized I don't need an eldritch abomination to give my life meaning. I already have that with my wife. Oh, Nate. Nate and Willow embrace. Then they start straight up fucking on the table. It's something. The cultists leave in disgust. By weakening the power of Mothra, you manage to regain 6 mind for all monster kind. You still keep it, just protagonist things. But by forfeiting Mothra's blessing, Nate loses access to its magic, and you lose magic that was apparently tied to it too. Nah. Time to stop and get some oh. 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 I see. Yeah, no, this definitely took a hard turn. Holy shit. This is strange, bros. Where is everyone? Huh. Weird. Noodles isn't even here. I have another little bro. Wait. Where's Valerie? Yeah. Okay, so that's why it doesn't matter if you choose a date ending or not, because they just disappear. Valerie? What do you mean? We picked up Valerie, remember? No. Pretty sure we've been by ourselves for a while now. You might be right. Regardless, there's something about this place that's giving me the creeps. Let's just sleep in the car and call it a night, yeah? Gotcha. Spend the night crammed in the car together. Something's off. Yeah, I know, I'm already, like, that shit, just that whole fucking menu change, like, that shit legit gave me goosebumps. I'm just like, oh, fuck. Okay. And this is where your things come into play, huh? But I'll lose mind or hype. I stand to lose mind. Let's go to the Dynast. Dynast is a class is expected to be. It's gonna be impossible for you all to find a place to sit by yourselves. For some reason, you feel like you already knew that would happen. Suppose this is the part where you choose someone to sit with. The couples who look like they need couples therapy from you, maybe. You take a seat next to a highly unusual couple, though the way they're shouting, saying you've changed, you know yourselves. Dev note, who are these people? I don't think players will click with them if they're just 2 random strangers. Would it be better if we reused a character from a previous game that hasn't appeared in this one yet? That might work. Let's try the reappearing character thing. Oh, we're doing this shit, huh? Okay. You take a seat next to a highly unusual couple. The little fucking fairy? Okay. I'm just saying you've changed. You used to be such a sweet, thoughtful fairy, but lately you're always analyzing me. I'm your wife, not your patient.
Maybe the problem is that you started out as my patient. I should have known dating a patient wasn't okay.
No, this doesn't work. Nora was such a positive character, but players won't like if we paint her in such a negative light. True. We could use a very minor character from this game instead, so players will be all like, aha, when they see them in a new cameo. Let's test that idea. People love aha moments. Okay. I'm just saying you've changed. You used to be such a sweet, thoughtful husband, but lately you're always telling me how I'm supposed to do marriage right. Marriage isn't a game with tutorials, and it feels like a game we're losing.
I keep telling you, we're losing because we're not managing our marriage resources wisely. We need more magic, darling. Our magic is almost gone.
No, I regret this idea. It's too meta. True. Let's keep a note on marriage survival game, though. Also, I have an idea. God damn it. I'm just saying you've changed. You used to be such a sweet, thoughtful husband. But lately your life seems to be all about soups, not about this marriage. No, I don't know what I was thinking. Writing games is so hard. Well, there was a way to know what the players really want.
Liam.
I think that's the answer, too. If I want to lose hype, that is. Oh, but I can also trade one for mind. Alright, keep the cultist husband, but with a mind-blowing twist, turns out he was a bear in disguise. This is fucking insane, dude. You take a seat next to a highly unusual couple, though the way they're shouting. I'm just saying you've changed. You used to be such a sweet husband, lately you've been acting different. With all the roaring and the honey eating and sleeping for entire months at a time. Something's not working. What is it? Are you having an affair? A bear?
Remember, kids, this is why you always need to be alert in case of a bear attack. Bears can be hiding in plain sight. They can even marry you in order to get you while your guard is down.
I don't know about this. The whole bears hiding everywhere feels a bit tired by now. Fuck it. Let's just do the cultists and call it a day. Keep name drop Mothra at the world building. Uh-huh. This event has been narrated too many times by now. You know how it goes. You get the soul from helping the couple, or the devs, or whatever. Lose mine because the bear twist was mind-blowing. Let's move on.
I've memorized the wiki.
Okay. Okay. Caves and graveyard. I don't know which I did. But I need to lose soul or stamina. Which one did I do? Must choose how deep can you go event through. This choice only matters the final one. Using this treasure. What did I do in the caves? I did the ore one. Oh yeah, ore trading again. So I can lose hype or money, which no. You gain soul or well, I could gain soul. I could trade hype for soul. I mean, no, I could get magic and lose money, which is something. Graveyard. Ooh, I can get mine for stamina at the graveyard if I do the right one. Which, yeah, I did raise the dead, right? Yeah. So let's go to the graveyard. It will give me hype, which is dangerous. But it will kill the stamina. You've stopped at a lot of graveyards this trip. Is this like your thing now? Now that you think about it, this graveyard seems familiar. You sort of remember reading some of these gravestones before. Actually, no, don't think about that. It's road trip time. It's pranking time. Ignore that gut feeling that something is deeply wrong and pull a prank already. I want to raise the dead.
Yes.
Place new fit. I don't know, Polly. Is raising the dead like a bad thing? Nobody, it's all okay for good reasons, just having fun.
Let's do it!
So to them discuss this. You can't ignore this. There's something strange happening. A strong fog that rolls from time to time. At one point, the mist covers everything, and a strange old woman appears, visibly concerned. You young fools. You're toying with forces you don't understand. This is the graveyard of graveyards, a place that transcends time and space, the inevitable graveyard that eventually claims us all. Your disrespectful tomfoolery is a desecration of all things sacred in the graveyard of graveyards. This place breathes, this place knows, and this place isn't happy with what you're doing. Stop yourselves before the graveyard decides to stop you itself. I hear you, old lady. I realize now that our actions weren't okay. We understand. Here, let's shake hands as a sign of our understanding. Ah!
Classic.
The hand buzzer, a true classic. Come on, guys, let's go before this buzzkill goes back to raining on our parade. You run through the fog until you feel like you've lost the old lady. As the fog surrounds you, you begin to lose your sense of space. You feel like you're nowhere. Before you can keep worrying about all this, Polly brings you back to reality. Says, hey, my good friend, I appoint you manager of Raising the Dead.
Oh, bro, that's a huge honor.
It is. Raising the Dead is all about technique. But I'm too drunk to decide how we should go about this, so chop chop. Yay? I know you what. Anyhow, you know what to do. Make a choice. Okay, yeah, we can either get a shovel and dig up the bodies of those buried long ago beyond memories, the ones that could have been, or we could use the power of the monkey's paw to bring back the person who's close to you, so you can get back what get back that what was left behind. There we go. I can talk shit. Yeah, hype for stamina. That's a fair trade. Great idea. It's shovel time. You dig for hours. Shovel time is way less fun than it sounds. It predictably drains 7 stamina from you. But it might be worth it because you eventually find a mysterious coffin with a cryptic carving on it that says removed character. So mysterious, so meta. You open it, and as you do, a blinding light showers you all, imbuing you with the mind of a big revelation. Oh, is mind up? Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. No, hell yeah, I did the right thing. Perfect.
Oh my.
Hey, bro!
Welcome.
Scott, honey, it's you.
I didn't know my name.
It's me, Beatrice, your old friend.
I don't get it.
I'm confused. Ah!
About what, silly? You know me. We all went to Spooky Academy together. I'm the uptight yet lovable queen bee who sometimes says stingy things because I'm oblivious to the manners of the common folk.
Oh. Polly, what's going on?
One time we built an empire by selling lemons. Don't you remember, Scott?
Didn't I do that with Miranda?
Miranda? Who's Miranda? No. You did that with your good friend Beatrice. And Polly, what about you? You're always ready to teach me all about peasant stuff, like dating app etiquette. And Zoe, you were there too. Remember that time you wanted to ask me to Monster Prom and I fooled you into helping me assassinate the entire water polo team? Good times.
I think you're confused. All those things you're talking about happened with Miranda. Look, I even have pics.
What's this? Who is this pinkish phony? I was there, not her. Have you forgotten about me? Did you replace me? That stings. We were good friends. Scott, Polly, come on. I'm sure you remember. This can't be happening.
Beatrice? Fuck you. Oh. Zoe, why didn't you stop? There's a graveyard over there. Graveyards are a snooze. We visited one recently. What's all these graveyards anyway? You guys know we don't have to stop at everything we see on the road, right? Yeah, but I don't know. That's what we do. Sure, but so what? This isn't some kind of game with unavoidable rules. We can just choose not to stop there. What are we gonna do there anyway? Exhume some old corpses? Raise the dead yet again? This shit is growing older by the minute. Nah, hard pass, buddy. Come on, I'm sure the next step we find will be much more fun. Oh, okay. And so you drive past the graveyard. As you pass the entrance, you can't shake off a strong, off-putting feeling. Feeling that you're leaving someone behind, stranded at the graveyard. But who? As hard as you try, you can't remember who that would be. Probably nobody important.
Let me untangle my tentacles first.
Oh, fuck. Okay, we can either go to the cave or the motel. So either I can get magic up in exchange for money, which would be good for sure. And at the motel, I can get my mind or stamina up. Which stamina up in exchange for mind at this point wouldn't be bad. But I think we're gonna go to the caves. We're gonna go to the caves and trade our money for magic. Yeah, caves, money for magic. What could be inside this dank dark cave? As you approach the entrance, you get a feeling that something is wrong with this place. Maybe you should turn back. Nah, you don't want to. It's almost like you can't. Whether you like it or not, your only choice is to look for ore. Time to make some money. You and your friends go into the cave to mine for ore. After an hour of walking and mining, you've got a decent pile of precious metals when you hear a voice cry out.
Hey, you kids leave my ore alone. You're always all up in my business, taking all my ore. When will it stop?
What are you talking about? This is the first time we've looked for ore in these caves. We don't even know who you are.
This some sort of sophisticated city people joke? You come here over and over, always either taking my ore or tricking me into giving my precious ore up. Why? Why do you keep coming? Is this some sort of game for you? An ore theft game?
Who would play a game about stealing ore?
You, apparently. I'm losing my mind. These last few months have been like some sort of dreadful purgatory, and in this loop where I'm forced to forfeit my beloved belongings countless times. What did I do to deserve this hellish torture? Is it punishment for all those people I murdered years ago?
What did you just say?
No. I won't hear any more of your ploys and ruses to make me give you my ore. No more hearing stupid lore. No more free therapy sessions. No more taxi licenses. No.
Not cool.
Oh, this bro sounds a bit dangerous. I think we should leave. I sort of agree, Scott, but I feel like we need to get this ore. It's like the goal of this conflict, if that makes sense. Zay, any ideas? Taxi license. It always works. Fuck yeah, dude. And that's the actual answer. I'm gonna go for it, too. Choose no option at all. Let this poor soul keep his ore for once and break this whole action conflict options outcome loop that defines your existence. As much as I would love to do that, that shit would actually end my game, and I'm not going to do that, so bitch, taxi license. It always works. You buy a taxi license from that one website that sells them for really cheap. It's just 7 money. Getting a taxi license is so easy it should be illegal. Probably is illegal to get a taxi license this way, now that you think about it. You give the taxi license to the ore guy. You lose the money and get ore, which gives you money. Wait, no, it can't give you the same resources it takes. No, he gives you magic, because the ore is magic ore. Yeah, that was close.
No, not the taxi license. Leave my oar alone. No, I don't want to cut in that weird movie trailer again. It's a living nightmare. Why does my wife suddenly cut to some sort of taxi-related plot? I don't get it. It's confusing. It's not fun. Please, no.
Man, we've been lost in these caves for hours. If only there was a clear way out. Look, it's a taxi. Whoa, this is a lifesaver. Can you drive us to the nearest exit?
You have some ore?
No. Do you take credit cards?
I guess.
Man, driving a taxi in a cave? How'd you end up in this line of work? It's so disruptive.
Some rascals forced me into it in exchange for my ore. Now this is my life. My punishment. Forever.
Whoa, bummer. Can you turn the radio on? Thanks. War was his favorite thing in the world. Until someone made him an offer he couldn't refuse. Now he drives the dark streets of the caves, reminiscing about the good old times, when life was simpler and full of ore. For he's now trapped in Taxi Purgatory. You can't just say no to a taxi license. Coming soon to a theater near you.
Let's win this thing.
Jesus Christ, dude. And then yeah, I have to pick the regular motel now. That's fine. That's fine. We're gonna trade stamina for mind, right? It's either mind for stamina, stamina for mind. Either way, I'm fine, but we're definitely gonna get that stamina up in exchange for mind. Ready to go in. This road trip has gotten really exhausting. Maybe it's time to turn in for the night. Still, you suppose you have to do something before you go to sleep. It's almost like you don't have any choice. Let's order some pizza. No way you're going to bed on an empty stomach. Decided to order some pizza. Trouble is none of you know any of the local restaurants around here. Best ways to pizza, call an order, random number. Scott's yeah.
Great plan.
Dial a bunch of numbers. That's odd. They picked up. There's just silence. Let's try another number. Hi, is this the pizza restaurant?
What?
Strange. I feel like we should stop. Maybe. Your friends sit in silence. They look uncomfortable. You're all hungry. The phone is there, but still, it feels as if it's pulsating with an odd sort of energy. You look at it. You can't stop now. You must get to the bottom of this pizza or no pizza. Dial a random number yet again. Ignore all this. Just move on to the next part where you all eat pizza. Yeah, okay. You're all eating pizza. Bro, this pizza's really good. Fuck yeah, it is. It's just, when did we order this pizza, Polly? You know, Scott, just a moment ago when we were at the phone and I don't like that, man. You're all eating pizza. Bro, this pizza's really good. Fuck yeah, it is. You all eat the pizza and question nothing about how you got it. It's pizza. Enjoy it and ask no questions. It's stamina at the low cost of mind. Yum. It's time to stop. God damn. This shit straight up giving me goosebumps. Got me shaking and shit. Fuck. Finally, a rest stop. I need to lie down for a bit. These last few days have been intense. Empty? Again? What if we turn around? We might just be going in the wrong direction. I don't know, buddy. Maybe we can't find another place. Maybe we can't find another place that's less fucked up. But if we turn back, we know for sure that there's a bunch of fucked up places waiting for us. That's true. I don't know if I can take another round of visiting those places all over again. But if we're like in the eye of a storm, Polly, what if all the paths we can take are wrong choices? Let's cross our fingers and hope that's not the case, Scott. Well, you know what? Even if it is, at least we're together, bros. Yeah, you're right. Let's just hope we're not in the eye of a fucking storm. So should we keep driving forward then? Yeah, let's do that. Perfect. Ready some rest then. Yeah. Tomorrow might be a long day. And so you all go to sleep. Try not to think too much about all of this. Week 11, baby.
Hi.
Hi. I mean, also, it was kind of a bop, not gonna lie. Regular motel. We were waiting for you. Oh. It's a motel. It looks familiar, but everything has lately, hasn't it? TV or pizza, pizza or TV. When does it end? Huh? Wait, bros, didn't we do this already? Yeah, this rings a bell. Haven't we been to this motel before? Like, we ordered pizza and then this vague memory that something went wrong. But I'm hungry, Polly. I know, buddy. I'm just saying I have a bad feeling about this. The phone rings, but who would be calling a random motel room? Polly grabs it. She listens to it for a moment, then hangs up. She looks weird. Who was it? No one. The phone rings again. Polly looks at it, visibly worried. Oh. She picks it up again. Silence. She hangs up. And then, it rings a third time. No, this is real. Who was it, Polly? No one, Scott. It was no one. Let's not use this phone again, okay? Sorry, buddy. I tried. It's okay. You end up doing nothing in your motel room. The whole vibe is off. Polly looks incredibly unsettled. It all comes to an end when suddenly someone vehemently knocks at the door.
Pizza!
Oh, Scott. The pizza! Maybe it's the pizza! Scott, we never got to order pizza. You'll look through the peephole. It's a pizza delivery. Hey, pizza! No, don't open it. You check the peephole again. Something strange about this. I think something's wrong with this whole pizza thing. Polly, no, pizza is never wrong. Weird, there's no one there. Fuck. Fuck. The only way out is through that door, right? Maybe there's a window in the bathroom? We should check. You're starting to get anxious yourself. Oh. What?
Nothing. I think Polly's right. Scott, go check the bathroom for windows, could you?
Gotcha. They knock so hard the door finally gives in. You rush to latch the door chain. What the fuck? There's a strange, intense noise coming from outside. They're trying to force the door open. Some arms sneak through this, scratching the walls. It's not a pretty sight. Scott, how's that window thing going? Scott? Scott? This is real. None of this is real. None of this is real. Fucking Christ, dude. God motherfucking damn. Oh. Wow. Holy shit, dude. That goddamn, obviously we haven't even finished yet, but I just gotta give the writers props on this shit. They're obviously really good at writing like comedy shit and like silly romances and whatnot. But damn, no, they can do horror. Good God, they can do horror. Holy fuck. Like, that shit legitimately just has me like just feeling really tense and like I'm getting goosebumps and shit. I'm like, this is literally like edge of my seat shit. Like, wow. Zoe, why didn't you stop? There was a motel over there. Didn't we though? I thought we stayed at that motel. No way, we just drove by it. I know, and yet something feels incredibly off, guys. It doesn't feel right.
Let me untangle my
Like, I
tentacles
truly
first.
feel unsettled right now. Ah, okay. Regular motel. You will stay here. Alrighty then. Hope we never see that place again. I don't have any choice. Fuck my life, yeah. You're at the motel. You have always been at the motel. Time for choices is over. Come on in. Well, of course I'm gonna click on come.
A motel? Didn't we just visit a motel recently?
Nah, bro. We visited we visited something. I'm sure of that.
Yeah, buddy. I think we visited a motel.
No way. I'd remember that.
I know, but my memory feels foggy. I have this nagging feeling we've been in this motel before.
Agree to disagree.
Sure. In any case, the thing that's bugging me now is how deserted this place is. Did you notice? There's no one here. Not even staff.
You look around. The motel is absolutely empty.
Strange.
It's not like that. If you notice, it's super quiet.
You're right. Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? This is odd.
Man.
I don't have a good feeling about this, guys.
I'm not feeling well either.
What do you mean?
I don't know. Something feels off, bro. It's like inside.
Yeah, I can feel it too. It's weird. Like it's coming from your very core, right? I don't like it. Ugh. Maybe it's this place. Let's leave, okay? I think I've had enough of this motel anyway.
You all go back to the motel entrance. When you get to the main hall, there's someone there, standing, waiting for you. You need to stop.
Ah! Who are you?
Just stop. You're pushing this too far. Reset the loop, and everything will be back to normal. Let's just leave, Polly. I'm not feeling okay.
Things have been off lately. Was it you? Are you doing this to Scott?
No. You're doing this to yourselves. And if you keep pushing it, it will only get worse.
Worse? What do you mean?
Just stop. Zoe, why didn't you stop? There was a... Maybe it's a good thing we didn't stop.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know why, but I have a good feeling about that motel.
Right. I don't feel good anyway. Something feels wrong.
Let's win this thing.
Spooky Academy. The time for being young and unafraid is over.
Why is all this happening?
Well, you're only supposed to drive until you either lose or reach a destination. But you're not doing either this time. We didn't count on you going for longer than 8 weeks or so. So I imagine the game is starting to malfunction because you're pushing it to its limits.
Game?
Ah, yes. This is all the game. I guess there's no point in hiding it now. You've come to the very same realization yourself a few times in the past. It always disrupts things a bit.
What?
Sorry, this is probably a tad overwhelming. Normally the loop ends and resets, and everything goes back to normal. The problem now is that you're not ending the loop. Some other loops have been created by these errors, and they are now overlapping with this one. You're overtaxing the system, and the malfunctions are spreading exponentially. I don't know. Fuck up your resources. Reach a destination. Just end the loop, okay?
So, if this is a game, does that mean you're...
Yes.
And we just keep going on the road trip, repeating in loops?
Yes, you do.
What's the point of everything? Why? I don't even know where to start.
It's okay. I can imagine this is a lot to take in.
At least the road trip has been nice, hasn't it? Up until it all went to shit.
Yeah, we tried to make it nice. Chaotic, but in a fun way. Good memories, you know.
Yeah. Good memories. The sky looks nice tonight, doesn't it?
I guess it does, yeah. Spooky Academy. The place where it all began. Do you ever miss it? The chaos, the laughter, being young and unafraid. But the most important question is, what is the school doing here in the middle of nowhere? Something's off. I guess we're going to class because the others are grayed out. Fuck it.
Huh. Spooky Academy.
Yeah, a glitched out version of the original theme song. Nice touch. Oh no, we drove to our school?
This makes zero sense. Spooky Academy has never been in the middle of the desert.
Are we sure? It was always in the middle of the desert. We never realized it.
No, I'm pretty sure it wasn't.
Maybe Spooky Academy's branching out through the country.
I highly doubt it. This is weird as fuck. Come on, let's look around to see what this is all about.
You roam through the halls until you finally enter a classroom. The teacher hasn't arrived yet, so everybody's chatting amongst themselves. There's one weird thing happening, or two things to be exact.
Alright, I hereby... Oh, the classic sprites, shit. I hereby call this meeting of the Prank Masters to order. Prank Master Dog.
Here.
Prank Master Geist. Present. Great. Okay, our first order of business, Operation Prank the Teacher. What the fuck?
Oh, look, it's us. Whoa, it's so weird to look at yourself from the outside. We looked different back then, didn't we? It's so strange.
That's the strange part?
As you discuss this anomaly, the other prank masters have dismissed a plan to poop on the teacher's desk. They have apparently moved on to potential manslaughter.
Oh, Miss Lesterdale's a vampire, right? Why don't we open the blinds so when she comes in, she turns to dust?
Oh boy, that'd be such a good prank.
That's why we're the
Prank?
masters.
With a Z.
The blinds won't budge, though. I remember this.
That's good. I realized murder wouldn't be a nice prank after all.
Not so fast, buddy. Look over there. It's Zoe.
What is she doing?
If I recall correctly, she's becoming a minister. Yeah, to consecrate the room, right? Yep.
Grab yourselves chants of prayers and draw a bunch of crucifixes on the chalkboard. Just as Miss Lesterdale finally arrives. Turns out vampires can enter a consecrated room. They just burn to ash immediately afterwards. As Crazy Martin the Werebear janitor cleans up the mess, the other Polly and the other Sky approach the other you with very serious looks on their faces. Dude,
That was?
totally awesome. Oh, that was not very nice. Wasn't very nice, was it, Polly?
It isn't a word I'd use to describe the prank. No.
Aw.
How can we manage to murder a teacher and get away with it? Spooky Academy was incredibly strange. Yeah, half the class made zero sense. Most teachers felt like expendable props, and nothing seemed to have real consequences. There's something fishy about it.
Ooh, a mystery. I don't like where this is going. Maybe we can look around and gather clues, uncover the Spooky Academy secrets. Whoa, what was that?
Whatever it was, I am not a fan. Let's hope it was a one-time thing.
Bros, I don't feel good. I think I'm gonna...
Scott?
What?
You look different. I think we gotta leave. Whatever that was, it surely wasn't good. Yeah, let's go before it happens again.
With a Z.
Sure, buddy.
I've memorized the wiki.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, now it doesn't even tell me where we're going? Okay. What the fuck is that place? Thanks, Scott. What's happening to Scott?
It's hard to tell. The system is using most of its processing power to deal with all these malfunctions. My guess is Scott is subconsciously forfeiting most of his internal processes so the system can deal with this whole mess.
He truly is a good boy, isn't he?
Yeah, that's Scott for you. But as a result, he might be running his core processes and character cornerstones only, becoming the simplest expression of what Scott is meant to be.
Character cornerstones?
Well, characters are a complex thing. You develop one cornerstone first, a sort of thematic pillar. Then you build a few more. Then it's a snowball effect. The character starts to get fleshed out from all those pillars. And thus Scott is slowly regressing to his main cornerstone.
What would that be?
I guess you'll find out if you all keep going.
Is he in danger, or...?
No, I'm quite sure things will go back to normal once we solve all this malfunctioning. But you will need to end the loop, Polly.
Fuck me, dude. Fuck me, dude.
You get out of the car and look at this building.
Huh?
What's this place?
It looks like Polly.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe it's Polly's house then.
I've never seen this place in my afterlife, which makes it 10 times creepier.
Sports aphorism that doesn't really relate to this situation.
What? Scott is getting worse, man. Hey, you okay, buddy?
Hooray!
I guess that's a yes. So, Polly, do you want to check this place out? Makes sense that you make the choice this time, right? I'm not entering a weird-ass place sculpted in my image and likeness.
You all enter this sort of sanctuary of Polly. It's full of long halls and big chambers, all made of beautiful marble. There are statues of Polly everywhere. What? The statues look like Polly. Yeah, they most definitely do. They even come with little stories. What do you mean? You know where Scott is, close to a statue of Polly playing chess. He's not wrong. There's an inscription on the plinth. Polly, Geist, and chess. One of Polly's traits is her passion for and mastery of chess. This serves two main purposes. First, it builds lore, especially towards her relationship with her mother, Nadja. It's a different way of showcasing a mother-daughter relationship, as we discover chess is how Polly connects with her mom despite having such different personalities. Second, it aims to add more depth and texture to the character. Polly is one of the smartest characters, even if she rarely displays this intelligence in conventional ways. She often messes with other characters, effectively outsmarting them in a chaotic way. But by being bubbly and a party animal, she's often still judged as not that smart. A later reveal of her more stereotypically intellectual passions invites us to reflect on our own judgment of the character. Polly, the person they talk about in this story has the same name as you. Yeah. She does. The other statues depict what you would call other basic traits of Polly. The next chamber is filled with statues of Polly with different people. The inscriptions on the plinth seem to talk about Polly's relationship with the other person. Look, Polly, it's us. Polly and Scott, the prank masters. Polly and Scott have a deep and sincere friendship that's fueled by their shared positive demeanor. Hijinks often ensue due to Polly's penchant for chaos and Scott's lack of better judgment. They have a bimbo and himbo vibe. Together, they're the prank masters. They pull practical jokes that can be either dumb or incredibly dangerous. It is both a recurring gag and the root of some significant events. Check general lore for more information on the prank masters, the consequences of their acts, and the origins of the organization. With a Z. Bimbo and himbo. I like this story. Me too. Still, this is one weird trip. You keep walking through the halls. One chamber is completely empty. There's just one golden plate on the wall. It reads, "That's how I died." Polly's catchphrase, a light-hearted joke used as a standard reply when someone talks about anything that can be remotely deadly. Polly will diffuse or recontextualize the conversation by answering, "That's how I died." The catchphrase is simple, silly, memorable, and it defines Polly better. She's someone who can joke around, even about her own death. Ultimately, a lot of gravitas is added by the fact of her death being profoundly tragic. The reveal aims to be a character-defining twist that throws a new light on every time she's made the joke. This can be read as a mechanism to suppress a dark memory, but it also proposes a definition of Polly as someone who can endure the worst and still come out on the other side smiling. This is starting to be a bit too much for me, guys. Oh no, what's wrong? I just don't love being psychoanalyzed by a bunch of statues, you know? Ah, right. Just like what Coach said once. Memory of something Coach said that's somewhat related to this situation in a dumb, absurd way. I think I'm gonna throw up, bros. Buddy? Are you okay? Don't worry, bro. Something dumb and naively positive.
With a Z.
Yeah, I think this is our cue to leave. Scott needs some rest. I think I'm done with this marble statue therapy session.
You all leave. Polly's pretty quiet, but her silence is incredibly loud, in a way.
Have you looked at that? What the fuck is it?
The system is cannibalizing itself, it seems. It's doing all kinds of somersaults to avoid completely imploding.
It looks intense. Almost beautiful.
It looks dangerous and imminent. You have to end the loop.
That sanctuary was fucked up, man. All my suffering is, what, a narrative device? My character's cornerstone? A twist?
Not exactly. The way I wrote you, your tragedy isn't supposed to be your cornerstone, Polly. If anything, it's what comes next. How you always choose to embrace life, no matter what curveball it throws you.
First of all, cheesy. Second, it's all nice and positive, but it still stings when you're on my end.
I'm not arguing with that, but you know conflict is also a part of fiction.
Why are we even arguing anyway? What's the point of these conversations when this is all just code and script?
Look, I'm not going to pretend there isn't a script behind all this. There is one. But when you create a character, it soon grows past its cornerstones. It's almost as if you set them free. Yes, I do write your words, but while writing you, I also wondered to myself, what would Polly do? What would she say? It's like an object you've set into motion, you know? Once it's moving, you're not necessarily applying force anymore, and yet they keep moving. I can imagine where you may be headed. Ultimately, I don't entirely know. Like a road trip where you don't know what destination you're headed for.
Oh, shut up.
My point is you can be fictional and still, in a way, be real. You are made of pieces of myself and people I love, traits, beliefs, anecdotes. I've seen the sun rise after a party, and for a moment I set all my worries aside and just thought, fuck, life's good. And that's you. Now people will get to meet you, and I trust that some people will look at life differently thanks to you. That effect will be very real. I want to think of that after this. There's a Polly who stays in these stories, having misadventures and creating more good memories. There's another Polly, one that goes beyond the story, beyond the game, the Polly that stays in motion even after I'm gone. You asked why we have these conversations. To me, I think these conversations are about reflecting on the meaning and purpose of the characters I create, where they come from and where they go. To you, I sincerely don't know. I'm sorry I can't give you better answers. To the Polly who will stay, I can only do my best to write you faithfully and with care. To the Polly who will go, wherever you go, I'll be rooting for you.
Fuck. God damn. So this is it. They should definitely reset the loop. Otherwise, it looks like everything might go to shit. Pretty much. I mean, look at poor Scott. He's clearly at his limit. Ah!
That is just like the best fucking cut I've ever seen. A circle, Scott. Scott loves his friends. Scott loves Polly.
Buddy, I love you too. I think I'll keep going, Zoe. Where? There. Promise me you'll reset the loop once I'm gone, okay, Zoe? Polly? It's fine. Part of me will surely remain here in this loop. Good memories and all that, right? Yeah. I need to try. If only so that a part of me gets beyond all the script and code. Like you, you're here, but also kind of there. Which reminds me, can I ask you for another favor? Sure. When you're out there, carry me with you. That way if this whole keep going thing doesn't work, I'll still make it to the other side somehow. Polly. And maybe a part of me will get out. It's a place where I truly get to write my own story. Anyhow, I'm not one for goodbyes.
She hugs you. It stays like that for a while, as if she was holding on to this moment.
Bye.
After that, she starts walking into the nothingness. You stay put as you watch her getting further away. You tell yourself you'll wait until she disappears below the horizon. So you wait just a bit longer before ending this loop. Making this moment last as you bid Polly farewell. Oh, and there's a whole animation, huh? Apparently this counts as a bad ending. Because I just got an achievement. Your first bad ending.
I am that smiling girl you met at some party night, filled with possibilities and made of hurricane. I took your hand and you felt old and bereft of air, as you realized it was so hard to keep my pace. And as the sun rose, I smiled and said, let's let's dance again, just one more time. And still some think that I'm a fool, 'cause my endless smile. But truth is, it is not my thing to parade my smarts. I am the one who loves and laughs, 'cause I choose to see the light in everyone. Because you see, I am the one that feasts on life. I'm all the parties, I'm every time you looked at your friends while the morning crowned what once had seemed an endless night. And then you said, let's toast to life. I am that moment when it hits you, and suddenly all the world seems to vibe. And as you connect to everyone for a second, you stop feeling lost and you start feeling found. And what will I be to you? A mirror of desire? Just some fictional character passing by, a bunch of code with a bubbly smile. I am a memory of good times, a reminder that everything dies as the moment I represent can only drift away. Can only drift away. Can only drift away.
Holy fuck, dude. Oh. You reached the end of the road. Would you like to deactivate this destination for your next road trip? Oh. A fucking main menu switch up. Damn, good on ya. Holy hell. But that is going to do it for the Monster Road Trip playthrough. Jesus Christ. That... Like, I love how there was, like, a touch of horror to it, right? That wasn't the vibe they were going for. I like the... I like kind of, like, at least the vibes I picked up off of it. How they're kind of, like, telling pretty much this little message of, like, how these characters that get created are more than just, you know, the characters within a game. Like, once they are introduced to an audience, they become so much more. Like... And like when the creator essentially was talking about like the poly that will go on even after he's gone, it's like, yeah, even after, you know, the creator passes away, this character is going to continue to be out there in the sphere. People are still going to continue to, you know, acknowledge this character and do things with the character. Like, pretty much this whole thing essentially of just like almost like how memories and your legacy carries on even after, you know, you're gone. Like, honestly, for how silly the main game is, the fact that they came back with this and slapped this on the end of it, that's wild. But I feel like both are really fucking great. End of the Road was fucking stellar. It really was. especially for like anyone who never really explored the games, right, to see all the deeper connections to all the various characters, because like all these games, right, have all these, unless you've like 100% of the game, there's so many things you haven't seen, so many more deep dives into characters that you don't know about, right? And so that thing where you like visit like the statue world or whatnot, and it's like for anyone who thought Polly was such a simple character, hey, here's all these various things that explains just how complex she truly is. That was great. This was wild. This was wild. Like I said, the horror elements at the beginning of it were cool, but then like, all the messages they're putting at the end of it, it was just really good. It really hit home for me. I loved it. This was great. Genuinely, I think Roadtrip might be my favorite game they've made. Like, obviously, we all started playing Monster Prom for, like, the dating sim aspect. And while that's still present in Roadtrip, I don't know. There's just something about this I found, like, just so much more fun. I don't know. Not saying I didn't enjoy prom or camp, but even, like, not even including, like, the end of the road stuff, right? Just within the main game, like, it was so much fun. I love being able to explore all these side stories and, like, sure, the romance bit is there, but like it's not like the main focus. Just seeing all these various interactions with all the characters, seeing all these crazy stories play out is fun. It was really fun. God, everything. I don't know. Like, Roadtrip was obviously a huge deviation from the normal formula they've made, but I think it was more than worth it. I think it was fucking incredible. And especially once you consider the end of the road stuff to it. This was fucking amazing. Genuinely, I think this is my favorite game they put out yet. It's fucking wild. Hats off to the developers. This was fucking awesome. I'm sitting here thinking, like, this is definitely one that's gonna stick with me for a while. I've always enjoyed, the Monster Prom games, but this is one I think that's just really gonna, like, especially because of the end of the road stuff. But yeah, the main game was great, but this is definitely one I'm not gonna forget anytime soon. Even though they kind of, that was touched upon with end of the road and that end credits song about like, eventually that shit, it will fall farther back in time, and eventually it will drift away because you'll think of it less and less. And that does happen with, a lot of just media in general, because he touches upon like fictional characters and whatnot. And it's not even media, it's real life in general. Just there's shit in life you aren't going to remember. Like, the farther it gets away from you, the more it fades out of your memories. Like, but yeah, I think this is one that it's gonna be a very long time before it fades out of my memories. That's for sure. Yeah, no, the devs fucking killed it with this one. Fuck, man. I don't know what more to say. Roadtrip was phenomenal. So much love to all the devs for this one. This was stellar. I'm so glad I fucking played this. So glad. I'm glad I waited until the end of the road update came out. I'm glad I waited till then. I didn't consciously make the decision to wait till then. I was just busy playing other things. But I'm glad I waited. I'm very glad I waited. Because this was stellar. Phenomenal. I loved it. Amazing. But yeah, clearly that is going to do it for the Monster Roadtrip playthrough. Jesus, I can't even think of words anymore. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I definitely did. And I'll see y'all in whatever it is I play next. But until then, peace.